Good morning, everyone. I am at City of Hope. It's, what day is it? Wednesday?
Wednesday?
It's Wednesday morning.
At 7:30?
Yes, and I got a call from the hospital yesterday, and they asked me to come in today and tomorrow for a bunch of tests for the potential clinical trial, and that is part of the application process of the clinical trial to see if I qualify health-wise, and also if I get approved for it, this will be the baseline that we all look at for where I started the clinical trial. There's a man picking up trash right here.
Mm-hmm.
Today I am getting, they said, a lot of blood work. After that I have a heart test. I don't remember the name of what kind it is, but a heart test. And then I have a CT scan. So that should be fun. And
It's a lot of tests in one day.
tomorrow I have an eye exam and a brain MRI. I'm very nervous. Scans give me anxiety on a normal day, and considering the circumstances of not knowing what my next form of treatment will be, I'm extra anxious. And then I put like a pressure on myself to be healthy enough, like to meet the requirements. So part of me is, anxious about that. Like, am I good enough? And if I'm not, like if I don't get approved, it doesn't mean I'm not good enough.
No.
It's just I'm not a match. So let's go to City of Hope. Let's go get our stuff done.
Yep. I think it'll go well.
And this was like all last minute. All of this month is probably going to be very last minute.
That's what they said, yeah.
Because of switching treatments. So shout out to my dad. Thank you, Dad, for taking the kids on the drop of a dime.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it. Okay, let's go.
Hopefully today's not a full day.
Hopefully.
Like, hopefully get out of
I
here
hope
at a
we get
decent
out
time.
early. Kyle said, yeah, right, but
Yeah.
I hope we get out early.
But, gonna do great.
Thanks. Blood work went well. They did take a lot, and they had to do a urine sample. Then my heart test was an EKG, easy peasy, but let me tell you, laying flat with a pleural effusion, aka liquid around my lung, is so hard. The EKG is so fast, and I was like counting down the seconds before I could sit up again. And then I did my CT scan, and they have the new drink you have to drink. I did not like it. It tasted like medicine. And then I did my CT scan. So if anyone's not familiar with CT scans, the way it works, at least for me when I went in, I go in the machine, I lay down flat, they hook up my port so that the contrast can go in, but it doesn't go in yet. Then I go into the machine, they say hold your breath, they scan, pull you out, then you go into the machine again. They say hold your breath, scan, go out, then you go in the machine. They pump the contrast into my port and wait for that to fill in, and then they just tell you to hold your breath and scan, and you're done. Laying flat again with a pleural effusion is so difficult. It hurts so bad. Like, it hurts and you feel like you can't breathe. It's a very bizarre thing. So I'm gonna need my fluid drained soon. I'm like curious if we'll know before tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna lay flat for the whole brain MRI tomorrow. That's a long time. And then when the contrast goes in, I've always hated the feeling when the contrast goes in, but the deeper into treatment I go, like I've already been getting contrast for over 1.5 years, the more my body reacts to it and hates it, it seems. I get like panicky when it goes in, sick to my stomach, feels like short of breath, and I'm like, oh, I felt like I was ready to say, can I take a break and go back in a second? But I thought, just get through it, Jen, get through it. But it was so difficult. I don't know what it is.
Could just be you're getting to the point now where you're it's almost like your body's freaking out. It doesn't want to do them anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like doing the runaway mode where it's like, I can't, you know? It's gross. I don't want to do it anymore. Get out of here. I don't know how you're going to do tomorrow.
I don't know either. I'm scared. We'll see.
Hopefully taking the Ativan will help a little.
At least we get to go now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully the Ativan will help a little. But it's just like laying flat. It hurts.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it like almost cuts off breathing.
Yeah, that worries me.
I don't know.
But you got through today.
Yeah.
Bunch of scans, bunch of blood work. We will find out something soon.
Yep. Now let's go eat lunch.
Yeah.
It is the next day, and we are at a new place, an optometry center, to get my eyes checked. It's part of the requirements for the application for the clinical trial. And we are very early, but it's good because we have no idea where we're going.
No idea. It looks like we're going to have to do some walking.
Awesome. And I'm really scared today.
This will be the easy part.
After this, I have a brain MRI at City of Hope, and then another heart test. They want a different one, and I told you guys it's really hard for me to lay flat, and I'm terrified that I won't be able to lay flat for the entirety of the brain MRI. So let's hope I can do it. I painted my nails last night. Kyle chose my color.
I did. But what I said is go into the MRI that you're going to be able to do it.
I'm going to be able to do it.
And then if something were to happen, press the button and get out of there. Or whatever. Do they give you a button?
When I lay flat, it's really hard to breathe. Yeah, I get a button to push if I need to stop. But I would like to just complete it and get it over with. And then I think I need to get my fluid drained next week, because it feels like it's getting worse.
Rock on.
This is gonna be really fun. I'm so excited.
This will be the best part, so let's try to enjoy this part. Yeah. This is like...
This is gonna be so fun.
Your eyes are great. You can
This
see
is so good.
a mile away.
They're worse with chemo. Like, chemo has done a little damage to them. But I think my eyesight is pretty...
Spot on, man.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you... There's nothing to read that's very far. No, really, this part's fine. I'm just stressing about the laying flat for 20-something minutes for the brain MRI, and the heart test.
Got this.
Yep, this is going to be so successful. Today is going to be... And then we have good news, exciting news to tell you guys after this. Let's see if this stays the camera. Kyle's driving. We're on our way to City of Hope now. Oh, wow. Speed bump. Ooh. And
Cool shades, bro.
oh, I think they're so great. I feel so funny. I feel like I'm a comedian in these. I don't know why.
Another speed bump.
But I haven't filled Kyle in on my appointment. We just walked out. So I thought I would tell him and you guys at the same time. Am I supposed to be handing something to someone? No? Or do you put it in there?
I think I just put it in here.
Again, this optometry appointment was part of the clinical trial process. Hopefully I'll get approved for it, but this is where they get a baseline of my eyes. And they did eye tests. They put numbing drops in my eyes, which I've never had. And it kind of stings, but then they're numb. And then they use like this rubber thingy. And it like pokes your eye. She said, I'm gonna touch your eye with it. And when she was going to do it, I like naturally just backed away.
Yeah, that's the natural
And I said, oops,
reaction.
I'm sorry. I'm just like naturally backing away from you. I felt like it reminded me of Ellis and Winnie when they get too close to my eyes with something. And I want to say like, no, back off.
Back off, yeah.
But it was fine. It didn't hurt or anything. It was just bizarre sitting there for someone to poke something in your eye. And then I got the drops to do the dilating. And then the optometrist came in. And he was so nice. He understood that this was for a clinical trial. He works with City of Hope often and knows how this all works. And he explained it to me. And I thought it was very helpful. So he said that cancer treatments can mess with your eyes in different ways. One of them is this area that's like a dome. I forget what it's called. It has cells that are reproducing all the time, and so that's where cancer medications can interfere with them, because typically we're shutting off the fast producing cells. So if that happens, it'll create like a dot in my vision. And it'll be like a crystal, he said. And sometimes it'll be off to the side where you don't even notice it, and sometimes it'll be in the center. And he said you just kind of notice that your vision isn't very clear, and he's staying on me. Your vision isn't very clear, and something's like interfering with it. And he said just communicate that with my clinical trial nurse. Woo, woo, woo. And I can see him anytime I want. He's happy to help.
Wow.
And guess what he said, guys? I'm not trying to brag, but he told me I have 20/20 vision. Okay.
There it goes.
All right, so he said I have 20/20 vision. I was very pleased to hear that, because I feel like at my appointments there's always something wrong. Like I'm never healthy anymore. So I said at the end, I said, you told me I had 20/20 vision, right? He's like, yes, that's great. Very happy to see that. I said, okay. And he said, yes, go ahead and do your hair flip. That is good. That's what we want to see. So he said we have a good baseline for this trial. They may check my eyes often, they may not. We'll see if I get approved. I hope I get approved.
Yeah.
I'm excited. This has me kind of excited, like I'm gonna get approved.
That was a good one.
But I don't know. We don't
It was a
know.
good appointment.
It was a really good appointment, and they were so nice there. That always makes a doctor's appointment better when everyone's nice.
Yeah, easier.
All right, Alright guys, I changed to my cool shades. I don't know if they look cool, I can't really see, they have blurry vision. But the other ones kept popping off. Look at this beautiful area, we're in Pasadena. It is so pretty here. I've always loved Pasadena. We went here on a date once when Ellis was a baby. Do you remember?
We did?
Yeah, we went to Real Food Daily and Veggie Grill. That was fun. Anyways, we're still heading to City of Hope, but okay, look at that Kyle's house.
We love that house. Look how long.
My mom used to love those style homes.
Front yard goes on for days. Beautiful.
So I just got a call from City of Hope, and they said that my NP put in an order for me to get the fluid drained out of my lung right now, because I asked him if he could see on the scan if it was enough to drain, and I didn't think he would be able to get the results this quickly. I told him if not, I'll just get it drained next week.
He's a magic man.
And I'm going in to get fluid drained right now, and then the brain MRI, so hopefully the brain MRI will go better so I won't feel like I'm suffocating, and might be in a little more pain because that caused pain last time. That's okay. And then
maybe try to slyly ask
my heart test.
The pulmonologist. Does it look like a good amount of fluid? A lot? Little?
Okay.
Just try to, you know, last time he was very like...
I'll look at it and I'll be lame.
Well, I guess we'll have a good comparison.
I'll be lame and ask
time.
for a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have pictures.
See if it's more or less than last time.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. See you guys at the fluid draining.
And although she's scared of this lung draining and whatever, it's also a positive thing for her because it helps with her laying down, and she was really nervous about laying down for the MRI because it's, you know, 30 minutes where you're laying flat, and that's like her worst fear. Not just the claustrophobia, but laying flat hurts, and especially with the fluid buildup. So I hope that this helps. I know that it was pretty painful last time afterwards, so I just pray that it's not as painful. But as always, going in with a smile and doing everything she's got to do just to show how amazing her doctor is. You know, he always says, text or call if you need anything. And, you know, people say that, but you never know how much they actually mean it. But she texted last night and said, hey, sorry for the late text. I'm worried about sitting or laying flat for the MRI. Is there a way maybe you could look at the most recent CT scan from yesterday and see if there's enough fluid buildup that I could get it drained before having to do the MRI and before, you know, these different procedures. And sure enough, she gets a call midday today that says it's been scheduled for you. So I think that just goes to show how amazing her team is, how amazing her doctors are, how thoughtful they are. It's such a blessing to be where we're at.
So I went in to get my fluid drained. You guys saw a clip of me in the gown, and then they did an ultrasound before setting up the drainage, and they said that it wasn't enough fluid to drain, so they will check again in a week or two. And so that was that. Then I went to my brain MRI, which I was nervous about because of the feeling like I'm suffocating when I lay flat. But the Ativan helped so much with that.
Good.
It's still hard and discomforting. You know, it's like, oh, I can't breathe, and it's overwhelming. But I think the anxiety medicine calms me down to where I don't freak out.
Yeah.
Maybe calms my lung down somehow.
Yeah, it's supposed to like really just...
And so I was able to get through it. They asked me for the brain MRI what music I wanted, and I said...
Christmas.
Yep, Christmas music. And they were like, oh, getting ready for the holidays, huh? Yep.
Yep.
And so I go in the machine, they start the brain MRI, and there's no Christmas music. And I was like, oh no, did they forget? And then we get about halfway through the brain MRI, still no Christmas music. And
You forgot?
it wasn't hooked up, it wasn't connected. So when I came out to get the contrast put in, they noticed it wasn't connected and they said, oh, here's the music. And then it started and I was like, yay, I hear it now. And then we went in, I went back in, but the volume was too low. So I couldn't hear it. I could only hear it in between stuff.
Come on.
I know.
That's a bummer.
But then I tried to make the sounds into funny things. Like it'd be like, bleep, bleep, bleep. I would just make them funny things in my head. And then I was thinking of you, my sweet love.
You made it.
And I made it.
I was nervous, man. You going back there.
Oh, why?
Because we didn't get to like have a checkpoint in between.
No, it was like go, 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 go.
You just texted me and said, okay, now they're sending me back there. And I was like, oh boy.
And my eyes, I couldn't read any text messages because of the eye appointment, the stuff they put in my eyes, and he was texting me back and I couldn't read him. So I was just doing voice text and then hoping he was
Did you see my
okay.
emoji texts?
The giant emojis that made me feel good.
Yeah.
And then I went to my EKG. They like stayed open late for me, which I felt bad for. But hopefully we got the right one that they wanted. And
now we kind of, I think you did everything you need to do to see if you qualify or not.
yes,
I think.
yes.
So we'll find out probably.
So if you have a pleural effusion and it affects you when you lay flat for scans and stuff, try Ativan. It definitely helped. Today was better with the laying flat than it was yesterday with no Ativan.
You had to do it for at least 10 to 15 minutes at the end there for the EKG. MRI 30 minutes. I mean, it's a long time.
Did you hear they said MRI was 45 minutes? I don't think I was in the machine the whole 45.
I think the setup and then...
Yeah, but I was like, dang.
That's a long time laying down.
All right. We're going to go pick up our babies that we love. Let's go.
It's dark outside.
Oh my gosh, what time is it? Is it 11 o'clock?
It gets dark so early. Jeez.
Kyle's been watching funny videos where people, because we had the time change recently and it's dark out earlier.
All the comments.
And people say, oh, I'm ready for bed. It's only 5.
What is it, 1 in the morning? That's only 5.
So he keeps saying all of these lines. He thinks he's so funny. You are funny. I love your lines.
Bye, love you.
Love you.
So the Roblox?
My mom washed my hair in the kitchen sink when I was a little girl, and I always loved it and thought it was like a spa. So I do it for the kids, and we make it like it's a salon or spa. And first up is Ellis in Mommy's Salon. Hello and welcome to Mommy's Hair Salon. What's your name?
Elvis.
Ellis, are you cold, Ellis?
Yeah.
This warm water should help. The warm water so good?
Yeah, so cold.
So cold. Hi, welcome to Mommy's Hair Salon. What's your name?
My name's Winnie.
Hi, Winnie. I'm happy to have you here. Are you here to get your hair fresh?
It's side here.
On your side?
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure to be very careful with your side.
It's here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kita? My heating pad is on. It's wrapped around me. Well, the kids are in bed, and the next thing on my list was to cut his hair so that he looks fresh, because you guys don't know what we're doing. We are going to a lung cancer
Gala.
Is it gala?
Is
or
it gala or gala?
I've heard people say gala and I've heard people say gala. I'm gonna go ahead and go with gala. If I'm saying it incorrectly, let me know in the comments, please. And I will correct it before we get to the gala. What are you going with, gala or gala? You like gala? Okay, let us know what it is, gala or gala. We're going to a gala. We've never been to a gala. We've never been invited to a gala. But last month we raised as a team a little over $3,000 towards lung cancer research. Thank you guys so much for pitching in. That's amazing, and it's quite ironic that now I'm potentially going into a clinical trial where that kind of funding helps. So we are directly helping me and people in situations like this, and it's just incredible to see that it's already helping, you know?
Oh, it's full circle. I know.
And so let's keep raising money for lung cancer awareness and research this month of November, because it is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. We need to come up with some fundraising stuff. Anyways, so we went to the Go-To Foundation 5K event, and they emailed everybody who attended and asked if anyone wanted to nominate a caregiver. And somebody here was nominated. I'm gonna give you a clue. It wasn't me. It was my Kylie. So my best friend Melanie and my cousin Stacy, they nominated Kyle. The lady that runs the whole situation emailed him letting him know that they sent the kindest stories about Kyle and said the nicest words about Kyle, and that they were inspired and they wanted him to be recognized for all that he does as a caregiver. And so we were invited to the gala for free. It's like a pricey thing to go to, and we get to go for free, and it's in San Francisco, and they're flying us out. They are flying us out, and they're putting us up in a hotel.
Yep.
Isn't that special? Isn't that special? What? I mean,
It's pretty great.
I mean, they should do this for people with cancer more often. They probably do. It's probably a thing.
Yeah.
Because this is so nice. Like, this is such a fun, special memory we'll have. And
My mom is gonna watch the kids,
yeah.
so we're gonna go on a little romantic gala getaway.
Yeah, they said the kids could come if they wanted. And I said, you're the man of honor. What would you like? He said, I'd like a little alone time with my lady. So the kids are going to see Gigi, his mom, and they are so excited about it. They're gonna have a blast. She's so much fun.
Have a good one.
What?
They're going to see Gigi, and we are going on an RGG, romantic gala getaway. So,
Man, Flower, you hear that one?
So we're going on a plane, we're gonna stay in a nice hotel, we're gonna dress fancy. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm excited. Yep, so we have to prepare for that.
I'm worried it won't be fancy enough,
You'll be fancy enough.
but I just wanted to pick something I felt pretty and comfortable in. And it's hard with my new figure. I'm not familiar with how to dress it, what looks good in it. And I found something that looks really pretty, and so hopefully it's pretty enough.
It's gorgeous.
Or
It's a
fancy enough.
fancy, gorgeous dress. We found you gorgeous shoes. You're gonna look amazing.
Thank you. That's what my pretty nails are for. Kyle picked the color, and we're so excited.
We're excited. I can't wait.
That's tomorrow.
And we haven't packed a thing. Not a thing. So that'll be good.
I started packing the kids' stuff,
Yeah.
so that's almost done.
We'll just
And then we have to drive them over early in the morning at like 8 a.m.
walk on the plane with just our gala outfits on.
Now you're going with gala? Jeez, I can't decide. Is it gala or gala?
It'll be fun.
Yay!
Have you shown that sweatshirt on camera?
This one?
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that she's right there. And
A pug is all you need.
What do you think of that flower?
Do you like the pug on my shirt? That's from Auntie Ashley. We're really excited and we will film it. Of course, Kyle gets to speak, so I will record that.
Yeah.
And we'll see how we do.
I think it's gonna be fun. If anything, we'll just enjoy our little time together.
Yeah.
You know, we'll miss the kids, obviously, but we'll enjoy our time together. And to me, it's romantic because the last time we went to San Francisco was like when we were newly dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're this married couple, so.
It was so much fun when we went that time.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. All right. Oh, I'm proud of you for today.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me with all of it.
Today was a
You're a nice person.
mentally taxing day.
Oh, guys, this morning he was trying to get the battery fixed in the car.
Both cars.
Which he's been trying to get the battery fixed in the car for, I don't know, a week or so.
And I finally got it.
Yeah, it was just like one of those days.
Man, nothing was
And
going
then we
right.
had to, no offense, Ellis. We had to take a vegan pizza to his school because his class won a pizza party, which we're totally happy to do. But we also, you know, we're getting ready for the day at City of Hope, getting Winnie packed to go to Pops's and all this stuff, getting the batteries fixed. And then, we gotta go slip out and get a pizza for Ellis and drop it off at his school. He was very happy.
He was.
And the substitute teacher that handed out the pizzas said, "Hey, I'm vegan too," and gave him a fist bump. And Ellis was
Really
so
happy.
proud.
Yeah.
It was cute. It's nice. All right. Well, I have to edit this so I can go to sleep.
And we will see you on our travels.
And hopefully I give you a haircut in the morning.
If not,
If not, we'll say it's a rugged look.
you know, the the face, you know, the good looking face will distract everyone.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
You all hear that? Okay. I mean, I agree. You are gonna love it. He loves going on stage or speaking or all that stuff. So he's gonna love it. Even if he gets a tiny, tiny spot up there.
A couple minutes?
Enjoy it.
1 minute?
Enjoy it.
It's like the Oscar awards. You have to like quickly and then they're gonna shoo you off.
Mhm.
So,
I'm proud of you.
thanks.
Thanks for winning us this trip. Thank you, Melanie
and
and Stacy
Stacy.
for nominating him.
Definitely.
Because
It gave us this little
A,
getaway.
you guys are so sweet. That's so sweet. B, we had this fun getaway.
Yeah, so nice. So great.
And we get to attend a lung cancer gala. That's so cool.
And your doctor was saying something, and I'm gonna misquote him, but it raises so much money for research. This gala, that's what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
And it's their biggest fundraiser event that they hold, and they haven't done it
Since the pandemic.
since the pandemic. So this is big time.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be
It's
fun.
hopefully going to raise a lot of money.
Yep.
Well, we love you.
And good night.
And good night.